Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have the patch notes for the global launch of the game. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So it says here, dear hyperlinkers, the official launch of Etheria Restart is just around the corner. Building on the foundation of the previous final test version, we've added new animations and gameplay content in accordance with our development roadmap. Additionally, in response to player feedback, we've made significant optimizations and enhancements to gameplay experience, system functionalities, and character balance, striving to deliver a richer, smoother, and fairer hyperlinker adventure. The following details outline the planned updates for the official launch version. Alright, it says here, please note that the actual content upon launch is subject to in-game implementation. So first we have new animus debut. And it says, this update introduces 2 new animuses to the permanent summon pool. Okay, so they're coming to the permanent banner. Elusive and unpredictable the Mist Fairy, the new SSR tier animus, Riddle Encyclopedia Mio. Constant arrives in Etheria Restart. Okay, so Mio is going to be added to the permanent pool at launch, so she will be actually in the game at launch. Okay, that's really good. So she may be a target for some of you guys if you want to reroll. And it says here, the SR tier animus Grim Fist Mizuki Makoto joins Etheria Restart. Okay, so she'll also be here. Solid unit. And it says here, new event gameplay United Front. So I'm pretty sure this is guild versus guild. Rally union members to become the strongest union in United Front. Once a union reaches level 6, United Front will be unlocked, starting approximately 2 weeks after Etheria Restart's official launch. So that's really key. 2 weeks after the launch, that's when guild versus guild will be out. And it says that with 1 event per week thereafter, matched unions will compete by launching simulated attacks on each other's defenses to earn cooperative battle points. The union with the highest points will claim victory. Wins and losses affect union rank, and higher ranks unlock advanced union badges and union banners. Okay, we have some images here. Cool. Shell story. Assemble shells to explore shell paradise and collect wish beads to fulfill your dreams. Use dice energy to progress through shell rally, gathering 7 wish beads in the paradise to make a wish and claim the grand shell paradise prize. This is like a board game, kind of a board game event. Okay, nice. And we got another event here, prismatic wish machine. Wish time is here. Draw exclusive Chaku ring outfits at the prismatic wish machine. Use prismatic chips to draw Chaku ring outfits with hidden grand prizes awaiting for you. We got the fantasy wicked beer here. Okay, and the up pool event page, or the UP pool event page, sorry. Surprise moment, limited time UP pool exclusive event pages are now open during a featured animus limited time up period. A dedicated event page will appear under event where players can purchase exclusive bundles, and the corresponding animus's limited time skins will also be available. Okay, so there'll be exclusive skins for these units that, okay, they're on like raid ups. We have Hoyan, for example. Then we got Holden. Who the hell is this? That must be a new unit or something. It says core gameplay expansion. Annie Sync Echoes now includes exclusive Linglu story content and unlocks challenge groups 10 to 12. Ember Trek introduces hard mode challenges. New system features and key adjustments. Adjusted the guaranteed SSR animus pool count for limited summon from 100 to 80. We knew this. Pool history can now be filtered to view all pools or the current pool's pool records. Fixed the issue where hyperlink summon records were not refreshing in real time. Yep, that was the issue during the beta, but it's fixed. Added Hydra voucher as a purchasable item via official website recharge, allowing players to buy sufficient vouchers at once for continuous in-game bundle or item purchases. Thank God, because you guys saw me on live. I had to go through like 50 different. I had to input my credit card details like 50 different times for purchases for each individual thing. Even stuff under like, even for stuff that like $1, I had to go and verify it. So this is really nice. Added a region protection period for Summit Arena, matching players only within the same region for the first 15 days after official launch. Added a ban protection mechanism for Summit Arena matches where both players are above Diamond 1 rank, enabling pre-ban of one Animus and ban protection for a third Animus. Added attribute bonus preview for Animus Ascension. Added early exit settlement rules for Infinity Train, allowing players to claim rewards based on the current point stage upon early exit. Added language selection upon during union creation. Added clearance time and team composition displays for Anisync Echoes and Ember Trek. Added level display for avatars and friends interface. Added a sharing function upon first obtaining each SSR Animus. Added a keyboard layout compatible with French keyboard. Added a support for cross-region friend addition and private messaging. It has appearance and outfit adjustments. Added dynamic avatar frames and pre-registration avatar frames for public test. Added avatars for select Animus units to the name card feature. Added a configuration for hidden styles in wardrobe, so the Chaku ring outfits. Optimized the character model effects for the Crimson Duchess Veronica. Adjusted the acquisition method for the Blade of Verdict Messiah Pale Horizon skin. Interesting. Adjusted the model for the protagonist's cozy outfit, and adjusted the visual design of the wardrobe card faces, and adjusted the pricing of select skins and wardrobe. Combat balance adjustments. In this official launch version update, we have adjusted the skill mechanics and prowess coefficients of select Animus units to balance their performance in PvP and PvE. We extend our gratitude to players for their active feedback during the previous test phase. Based on the combat data collected, these optimizations aim to enhance the diversity and balance of team compositions. So let's go. So combat related adjustments. Animus units ascended 5 stars and 6 stars would each gain an additional 5 points to their base speed attribute. Improved combat stability, fixing potential error reports and icon display issues. Animus specific adjustments. So the following adjustments reflect the final effect changes at max skill level 5. Alright, so the first one is Chloros. Grim Penalty Chloros. It says adjusted Doom's Resurge S3 deals 400 to 480%. Okay, so it deals 400 to 480% damage to single enemy and applies Doom Toll. Each time Doom's Resurge is cast, the skill's damage output permanently increases by an additional 25% up to a maximum of 100%. If this skill kills the target cannot be revived for the remainder of the battle. Okay, so he got a buff. Veronica. Okay, Veronica also got a buff. Adjusted Spirit Circles S3. So it went from 50% 100% chance to spread all of her buffs to all allies. Okay. Mia. Okay, so Mia has Cascade or skill 2. It says that the skill cooldown had been reduced by 1 turn. Okay, so she's been buffed as well. So the skill cooldown went from 5 to 4. And the healing has also gotten a 5% increase. Jada got a 10% buff here as well on her S3. Okay. Abyssal Nightmare Tiamat. So Tiamat also got a buff as well. Upon reaching 8 stacks of Bloodbath, enters ultimate form, recovering 30% to 10% of her maximum HP. Okay, so this got nerfed. Okay, and each stack of Bloodbath increases healing received by 4% to 3%. Okay, so yeah, so Tiamat basically got nerfed. Right, so Tiamat got nerfed. Her S1, right? Then Rahu got a 30% buff on his skill 1, and on his skill 3 he got a 1% buff to the passive effect, and he also got a another 10% buff here as well, to his passive as well. Okay. Ling Lu. So Ling Lu got a 5% buff on her skill 1, and it says if the target has no debuffs, has a 65 to 75% chance to apply. Okay, and another 5% buff to apply Whale Prayer. So she got buffed there. Rosa, let's see. Ooh, Rosa got nerfed. This deals 3 instances of 70% damage to a single enemy. If the final strike is a crit, has a 50% chance to push back the target's turn meter by 10% to 8%. So Rosa got a 2% nerf. Born. So here, his skill 2. At the start of the battle, increases the HP cap by an amount equal to 500. So he got a 60% buff. His passive. And then his skill 3 Star Caller got a 40% damage buff as well. Nice. He needed the buff. Puppet Master Lilith. Graceful Finale skill 2 deals damage to all enemies equal to 20 to 24%. Okay, so got 4% buff. Okay. And then we have Cross. Each stack increases damage taken by 5%, reduces damage dealt by an additional 10%. Ooh. So they just removed the lowering speed by 4%. Okay, so they just removed her S1's ability to lower speed. Yeah, they just did that. And then skill 3, what happened here? Deals 260% damage. Okay. So I think they added that. I think they added the speed down to her skill 3. So they got rid of the speed down to the skill 1 and gave her the skill down on the skill 3. Freya, Dream Whisper skill 1. There's a 70% chance to push back. Okay, I think they added that. Maybe I think they added that. And then we got Tyrannodot. Her skill 2 got a nerf. We got a 5% nerf to the turn meter. The turn meter pushback. Chiaki got a 3% buff. Yeah, she got a 3% buff to the skill 1 here. Where heals the so basically she got a 3% buff to the healing here on her skill 1. Origami Puppet skill 2 got a 10% buff to the healing, and the skill 3 got a 6% buff to the healing. Dinah, okay, deals 240% damage to a single enemy with a 40% chance to steal turn meter by 25% to 15%. So I think this got nerfed. Yeah, I think this is a 10% nerf here to the skill 1. Blade Turn skill 2. Upon receiving the next crit damage, consumes 1 stack to add true damage equal to 60% of the attacker's attack, and increases the attacker's turn meter by 10% to 6%. Okay, so this is another 4. This is a 4% nerf here. The skill 2. So Kraken deals 240. So this is his skill 3. Deals 240% AOE damage to all enemies with a 75% to 60. Okay, so this was a 10% nerf here. 10% nerf here. And the turn meter pushback is also okay. So by 35% to 30%. So this was a 5% nerf here, and a 60% to 50% and a 10% nerf for the chance to apply freeze. That's a 5% nerf to the turn meter pushback, and a 10% nerf to the chance to apply freeze. Okay. Sanya, her skill 2, her passive basically. This was a 2% nerf to the healing, and it was a 2% nerf to this as well, to the extra healing that she gets. Okay, and her skill 3, they just fixed the issue where Sanya could still trigger passive healing while under stun, freeze, petrify, or slumber. So yeah, she got nerfed. And then Pure Dimensional Marvel. Now this is the big one, because few people said he was busted. So let's see what they did. This is disintegrated. So his skill 1 deals 240% damage to a single enemy with a. So this was a 10%. So this is a 10% nerf here to the chance to steal turn meter. And they also reduced the amount of turn meter that he steals, 25 to 15%. This is a 10% nerf here. Stasis Strike. So skill 3. What did they nerf here? They nerfed the pushback of the turn meter from 50 to 40%. And the skill cooldown increased by 1 turn from 4 to 5. Wow, okay. Yeah, he got hit pretty hard. Necro Miner Victor. So let's see. So it says for every 10% of HP loss, increases damage dealt by 15% to 9%. So that's a 60% nerf. Okay. And they fixed the issue with the skill 3. Where Puppet Fury could stack multiple shields. Okay. And Lynx, Dorothy. They just fixed the issue where her skill 2 was not being cast during auto battle. So number 41 pushes forward all allies by 35. They nerfed her. Pushes forward all allies turn meter by 35%. They nerfed it to 20%. That's 15% nerf. And applies attack up. Okay, so they just nerfed it by 15%. Wow. Okay. Shell specific. I mean, they didn't really need to do that, man. She's a rare unit though, you know. But shell specific adjustments. The following adjustments reflect the final effect changes for awakened shell units. So White Fang, after the main body acts, it performs a follow-up attack on the primary target, dealing 2 instances of 140% to 110%. So this is a 30% nerf to this. Artisan. Before the main body acts, it increases its defense by 700 by 2 turns and applies a shield equal to 440. Okay, so this was a 40% nerf to the shield. Alright. Codex of Magic. Skills cannot have their cooldown reduced. Okay, so they just removed it. Okay, so they just completely removed the being able to remove the reduce the cooldown. Okay, so just remove that. Same for Amber and Halloween. Fix the issue with incorrect actual trigger. Okay, Twilight Night. This got nerfed as well. Before the main body axe deals 200% to 160 to 40% damage nerf. Diamond Heart. Before the main body axe, it increases defense by 550 for 2 turns and applies a shield equal to 360%, so 60% nerf to the shield. And system related optimizations and adjustments. Animus interface. Adjusted the numeral display setting in the shell upgrade interface. Adjusted the text display color in Animus profile. Fix an issue where rapid consecutive prowess upgrades cause abnormal red dot notifications. Fix the issue where rapid consecutive module upgrades cause interface anomalies. Fix data anomalies during the viewing of Animus guides. Improved compatibility of the Animus interface, and then instance related adjustments. So this is basically Grim Pursuit, Threshold, Investigation, and GP Outpost. Adjusted the display adaptation of the base map for the entrance difficulty. Fix the issue where the mechanism pop-up for the Shadow Runner boss in Green Pursuit could not be closed. And then arena related adjustments, so Ether Arena, Summit Arena, and Fearless Arena. Optimize the visual effect of reward distribution in Ether Arena. Okay, improve the rule description text clarity for Summit Arena. Adjusted the Summit Arena shop opening rules to reset based on the season cycle. Modify the leaderboard refresh time rules for the Fearless Arena with settlements based on each region's end time. Fix an issue where quick operations in Ether Arena cause abnormal animation playback. Fix an occasional issue where reward tasks in Ether Arena were overwritten. Fix the issue where illegal characters in Summit Arena battle reports were not displayed. Fix the issue where battle records in Fearless Arena failed to refresh properly after exceeding 10 entries. Phantom Theater adjustments. Optimize team formation preparation rules and text prompts. Fix the issue with abnormal leaderboard data updates. Fix the error caused by cross-week refreshes. Fix the issue where swapping challenge targets prevented locating the deployed team formation. Okay, good. Fix the issue where abnormal reward effect displays on the settlement interface. They're fixing a lot of issues, but that I never actually experienced. Ember Trek adjustments. Optimize the interaction distance of specific controls within stages. Adjusted the position of the chat window in the main interface. Balance the numerical stats and stage monsters. Fixed. Okay, so balance the numerical stats of stage monsters. So is this like a nerf to Ember Trek? Fix the error when opening the minimap on stage 17. Fix the issue with abnormal leaderboards. Okay, on the data update. Fix the issue with the stage card buffs text could not be dragged. Champions call adjustments. Adjust the layout of the betting interface. Fix the issue with abnormal positioning of information at the gameplay entrance. Fix the issue with abnormal icon display during first-time participation. Fix the issue with the betting records displayed incorrectly for the semi-final and the final bets. Fix the issue with the abnormal display of the event end time. Okay, that's huge because that could have been a big issue. Fix the issue with viewing battle reports caused the abnormal display of the matchup chart. And fix the issue where team names were incorrect when viewing battle reports. And fix the issue with the incorrect display of the prediction stage. And then Cyber Shadow adjustments. Fix the issue with abnormal formatting on the collection interface. Fix the issue with clicking cards had a chance to be ineffective. And then Infinity Train. Fix the issue with the abnormal duration of reflective coding across waves. Fix display errors in wave settlement and wave completion. Fix the issue preventing Animus Born from being deployed. Ayo, that's Born discrimination right there. Cubic Game. Fix the issue causing abnormalities when navigating to other gameplay modes. Fix an issue with the abnormal sorting of reward displays. An Ethernet Rally. Optimize map routes and crate drop mechanics. Optimize the effects of select amplified card buffs. Optimize post clearance performance across multiple regions. Improve clarity of amplified card descriptions. Okay, that's good. Adjusted the numerical distribution of loot. Fix the issue with the incorrect display of amplified cards. Fix the issue with incorrect waypoints in the newbie guide. Fix an issue where the boss stage settlement displayed all Animus units. Fix the issue allowing abnormal deployment operations for already cleared teams in boss stages. Fix the issue with incorrect default team selection for boss stage challenges, fix the issue with incorrect challenge status in boss stages, fix the issue with repeated pop-ups of loot windows in boss stages, and fix the issue where map routes fail to display correctly. Other optimizations and adjustments: main quest, fix the issue where quickly defeating monsters occasionally fail to display loot, fix the issue where stage navigation got stuck, fix the issue where story animation did not play correctly after switching accounts. And then union adjustments, optimize key bindings for controller inputs. This is huge because during the beta when I was streaming, you guys saw I couldn't connect my controller to play. I had to use keyboard and mouse. Adjusted the maximum daily check-in frequency, adjusted the upper limit for assist reward frequency in Anchor Recon. Okay, fix the issue causing occasional display abnormalities upon entering the union interface. Fix the issue with display abnormalities when leaderboard data was excessive. Fix the issue with banner modifications failed to preview correctly. Fix the companion panel reward pop-up occasionally did not display. Fix the issue with abnormal animus display in Anchor Recon and the buff descriptions for Anchor Recon bosses. Chat adjustments. Okay, fix the abnormal display of channel hierarchy. Historical messages were not received after relogging. Fix the issue where private chat record order were disrupted after relogging. Fix the issue where some union chat messages displayed abnormally after relogging. Fix the issue with sending multiple messages in private chat on the PC version. And fix the issue with the abnormal display of dynamic avatars. And continuous battle adjustments, optimize the size of the floating window interface and the display of loot quantities. Fix the issue of causing occasional battle failures. Okay, so you're not meant to fail the battles if you're doing continuous battle. That's interesting. I like to find out more about that one. Fix the conflict between the auto battle floating window and the matchmaking status. Fix the issue causing abnormalities after closing and relogging into the game. Shop adjustments, adjusted the sorting rules for item rarity and fix the issue with the abnormal red dot notifications and fix the issue with choppy page scrolling. The battle report adjustments, fix the issue causing abnormalities when playing battle reports at increased speed and fix an occasional issue with abnormal loading of shell data. And leaderboard adjustments, optimize the display style of Phantom Theater and Union tabs. Name card adjustments, adjust the layout of user information. Fix the issue with incorrect display of Summit Arena season information. Fix an error occurring when changing badges. Fix the issue with abnormal data when viewing other players' information. Hyperlink charter, adjusted the completion conditions for select tasks, equipment presets. Fix an issue where the matrix quantity column was not taking effect, and fix an issue where the shell appearance did not change after one tap equipment. Miscellaneous adjustments, optimize server time zone, local calibration, cross-day display states for select game modes, graphical resources for select interface, improved accuracy and multiple multilingual translations, enhanced display compatibility and multilingual text and interface. Fix the issue with incorrect countdown display for the daily quest refresh on global server. Fix the issue where email language was switching did not take effect. Fix the issue where server login interface server list status was inconsistent. Improve screen compatibility, adding support for 4:3 screen ratios. Enhance the game stability for weak network connections. Improved overall game stability and the functionality of various system processes. Thank you all for your support and feedback. The official launch of the game will mark the beginning of a new chapter. We will continue to enhance the game quality, listen to the player suggestions, and work together to create a deeper and more enjoyable hyperlinker world. This is what you like to hear. And some content is still being optimized, and the final effects will be subject to the launch version. More exciting content awaits your exploration of the game. Okay, so yeah, that was fire. That was fire. So lots and lots of things were added here. This was a big patch note, man. Shells got nerfed. They got rid of the skills being able to reduce cooldown. Number 41 got nerfed. Dorothy got nerfed. Victor got nerfed. Marvel got nerfed. Sanya, Kraken, Dinah, Chiaki, Turnadot, Freya. Right? And then some units got buffed though. Some units got buffed like Born. Born got buffed. Born got buffed, and Linglu got buffed. She's free, so that's nice. Rahu got nerfed. T-Mac got nerfed. Everyone was saying that T-Mac was getting a speed buff, but literally everyone in the game got a speed buff, right? So she got nerfed. Jada got a buff, so she's more valuable. Yeah, so Mia got a buff. Veronica got a buff. And Chloros got a buff. He needed that buff, I won't lie. So yeah, they did. This is fair. I think this is all round. This is fair, and they added a lot of good things. So I'm pretty happy with these patch notes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say. So yeah, take care and peace.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of gacha gaming on YouTube, The One.